I'm Ashley Perrin, and I'm going to talk to you about Walt Disney. So how many of you have ever seen a Disney movie? Probably everyone, because there are over 550 Disney movies with a total gross income of over $32 billion, according to the website Movies Released by Walt Disney in 2015. Walt Disney was one of the most influential men in the entertainment business. I have seen many Disney movies and have been to Disney World and have done extensive research on the subject, so I'm credible to talk about it. Although Disney Pictures is famous, Walt Disney's life, success, and parks are much less well known. He was born on December 5th, 1905, to a farming family. His birth name is Walter Elias Disney, and his mom was a teacher. According to Langer in the American National Biography, Disney's father had a bad habit of beating his children, but his mom would read fairy tales to him, so that's where his interest in the subject sparked. He took art classes at night at the Chicago Institute of Art while he attended high school during the day. After he graduated from school, he worked as an ambulance driver in the American Ambulance Corps in 1918. He began drawing cartoons like inside and on the side of the truck, and after he left the Corps, he started working in an art studio. That's where he met Ub Iwerks, which he started Laugh-O-Gram Films in 1922 with Ub Iwerks as his chief animator. In 1923, Walt and his brother Roy opened the Disney Brothers Studio, and they created Mickey Mouse with the help of Ub Iwerks. Roy and Walt had a disagreement with their distributor, and the distributor took all of his employees in a contract that they signed. In order to differentiate from their previous distributor, Walt added sound to his first motion picture, which was Steamboat Willie, which premiered in 1928. This was the first time that sound had ever been added to any films, so it was a huge breakthrough in the entertainment business. It was also a huge success for Walt and his brother, and it was the first of Disney's many great successes. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs premiered in 1937, and this was another breakthrough in the entertainment business because they added color for the very first time. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs won Disney his first Oscar, and he was presented with 7 mini Oscars to represent the Seven Dwarfs. In 1940, Pinocchio and Fantasia premiered, and Bambi premiered in 1942. Walt had growing fame, and with that growing fame was great financial success. He bought his elderly parents, the Disneys, a new home, and unfortunately the fumes from the water boiler killed his mother. Walt blamed himself for her death, and that's a possible explanation for the absence of motherly figures in films such as Bambi, The Little Mermaid, and Beauty and the Beast. In 1961, Disney switched from ABC to NBC and produced Walt Disney's Wonderful World of Color, which is a TV series. Other TV series featured Disneyland, and Disneyland was opened in 1955. Walt had dreamed of creating a Disney-themed amusement park to give others the childhood he had always dreamed of but never got. He placed so much importance on every detail to ensure it gave customers the most magical experience. An example of this is Walt placed devices all around the Disney parks called smellitizers, which emit scents to match the surroundings of the area that the people are in. Another example, trash cans are no more than 30 feet apart because that's how long it took Walt to eat a hot dog before he needed to throw his trash away. When it opened, Walt watched the crowds of people pour in from a second-story window, and he shed tears of joy as he watched the customers enjoy his childhood wonderland. In 1964, he began working on Disney World in Orlando, Florida. While he was working on Disney World, he was diagnosed with lung cancer because he was a heavy smoker. He was put on bed rest from then on, and his brother Roy kept all the lights on in the Disney studio, which was across the street from Walt's hospital. And he kept the lights on so that Walt could see the Disney studio lights from his hospital bed if he looked out the window. Roy continued to work on Disney World for his little brother even after Walt's death on December 15th in 1966. Through his works in parks, Walt continues to bring happiness to the world. In conclusion, although Walt Disney had an unhappy childhood, he brought countless happiness to others through his films and parks. Disney Pictures is one of the most famous production companies in the world. As one of the most influential men in the entertainment business, Walt Disney and his life successes and amusement parks are very important. Walt Disney said his success started with a mouse, but in reality it started with an unhappy childhood. And he spent his life trying to create a much happier version.